Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's time again for another knife of the day, and we have a brand new one. I got 3 brand new knives on Saturday. I've posted 2 new videos looking at the brand new releases. You know, I get them kind of early. And when they're regular releases instead of the variations I usually get before the store. These regular ones we get early too, but stores have been picking them up. But this is another fixed knife. Spyderco has talked about 3 big fixed blade knives, actually more than 3. They have a couple of salt knives as well. I've been looking forward for this. I know I'm an urban guy, but there's something about a fixed blade knife that I love. I think part of it is that growing up, this is what a knife is. Now, usually I don't talk about the sheath as much, but this is a wonderful sheath. We'll get back to that. This, my friends, is the Spyderco Zoomer. The Spyderco Zoomer fixed blade knife. You know, earlier this year, just a couple of months ago, because I posted all of the brand new discontinued knives from Spyderco about a week or so ago. Well, on that, you would have seen the Spyderco Bushcraft knife. I love that knife, I really do. And at the end, we're going to compare this with the Bushcraft knife. And then what Spyderco did, they did it to the specifications of a bushcraft expert. And then they took that same form factor and made the Proficient. And with the Proficient, they just upgraded all of the materials. The Proficient, of course, you could use it as bushcraft, but they just wanted all the best materials. And I really love those 2 fixed blades. And I have never trimmed my fixed blade collection. One day, maybe one weekend, I'll just put them all out on the table and we'll talk about all my fixed blade knives. But this, when they talked about the Zoomer, I didn't get as excited as I did about the other 2 big knives that they'll be presenting. But man, when I put this in my hand, it just changed everything. And most of it is that handle. So let's talk about the Zoomer. It has CPM 20 CV steel on this. Now the original bushcraft knife had steel with super high carbon on it. It wasn't a stainless steel so that you could really sharpen it easily. This has 20 CV steel. It's 5.2 inches, that blade. This one is a flat ground blade, but look how thick the stock is. You could definitely hammer on it. It has a 0 grind. You see, you don't see the grind at the bottom? 0 grind. Again, 5.2 inches. It does have a little bit of space before you hit the edge, so the edge is 4.8 inches. It weighs 9.6 ounces. Now, the total size is 10 inches. You'll go, wow, 9.6 ounces. It's so balanced, but it's all in this handle. Smooth G10, not the polished smooth G10, but smooth G10, super thick, all rounded, all of the edges rounded. Because if you are a bushcrafter or anyone, you can be a fisherman, or you could be just, you like to camp out a little. If you use it a lot, you want it to feel great in the hand, and take it from me, I could work with this forever. Instead of jimping, they extended the smooth, thick handle up here. They admit when they talk about it, some bushcrafters don't like to put their thumb there, a lot, and others do. Of course, as just a knife guy, I like putting my finger there, and so you have this nice grip that you can use forever because it feels so great in the hand. The tang The steel that goes through the handle, full tang, comes out here with a real nice lanyard hole. Some of it covered by the handle, but you get that in there. You have space for any kind of lanyard you want, and something that you could hammer with if you needed to. See the thick steel on the bottom? Yes, this is now my third favorite knife. Now I'm talking about knives that if I ever get my camper when I retire that I want, because they are everyday knives, bushcrafting knives, but also just great camping knives that'll do anything you need them to do. And then, of course, you have the sheath. A lot of bushcrafters like sheaths that kind of move with them. So Spyderco did that. And they included a compartment here. So if you need things to start a fire with or any other tools, you can put them in here and they'll snap back in. This is the sheath. Wonderful quality, thick leather sheath. Just a real nice sheath, actually. And this is the knife. The knife of the day. Oh, I love that G10. It feels so great in the hand. I just had it a couple of days, and let me just tell you, just natural. Feels great. Great in the hand. This is the fixed blade, brand new from Spyderco, just released. It's the Spyderco Zoomer. Spyderco Zoomer. It's to replace their bushcraft knife. Here's the bushcraft knife. Oh, again, has the same kind of characteristics. I love this knife. They just discontinued it this year to make way for the Zoomer. And then, of course, I talked about the Efficient. They made a full flat grind instead of the Scandi grind. What is, S90V steel, carbon fiber instead of G10. It's the upgrade of the old bushcraft knife that I really love. But hey, I got a bigger one. It's called the Zoomer. And that's it. That's our new knife for today. Hey, I'm going to be away for 2 days, so you'll have 2 holes, whether you're watching now or in the future, in the list. I'll be back on Friday. Hopefully, knock wood, we get another notice. Hey, my wallet is yelling. But I'm hoping we get some more Spydercos. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.